Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. I say shalom to your Akim out there. And this is another sit-down lesson through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushai on this June the 10th, 2022 at 12:15 a.m. Central Standard Time on this Friday morning in the a.m. And this is another quick sit-down lesson that I'm about to do. And the title of this lesson is going to be Earth More Earthquakes in Diverse Places. And this is a news article from IsraelNationalNews.com. And this is another reported earthquake in that region. This was published on June the 10th, 2022 on the IsraelNationalNews.com. And the highlight of this news article, and it reads, earthquake in Cyprus also felt in Israel. Citizens report earthquake in northern and in Jerusalem. The source is a magnitude of a 4.8 earthquake in Cyprus. It says Israel citizens reported early Friday morning that an earthquake fell in the northern region of Israel and in Jerusalem. No reports or damages were reported. It says a European Mediterranean Seismological Central EMSC reported a magnitude of a 4.8 earthquake in the Cyprus area, about 27 kilometers southeast of Lakranka, if I pronounced that right. It says more than a month ago, residents in northern Israel reported feeling a earthquake. According to initial reports, that the earthquake was measured a 3.7, originally off the coast of Lebanon, about 96 kilometers northwest of Naharaya. No injuries or damage reported. And they said in early February of this year, 2 earthquakes fell in northern Israel over a span of 24 hours. Early that month, a magnitude of a 5.4 earthquake occurred in Cyprus and also fell in Israel. There were no reports of injuries damage. A week and a half before that, residents in northern Israel reportedly feeling a earthquake. It says, according to reports, that the earthquake was felt in the Tiberias, Tafat, Navi'i, Haifa, and the Karat. The quake was measured a 4.1 magnitude, was felt in Jordan as well as in Israel. It's an epicenter was reported be south of Kinneret, Sea of Galilee, and a day later, a magnitude of a 3.5 earthquake was again felt in Israel. There were no injuries or damages either in the earthquake. So yeah, that's all you've been seeing, the increases of these earthquakes in diverse places around the world, and we are starting to witness and see these things unfold, around the world. That's why it's called earthquakes in diverse places, according to the Holy Scriptures, because you're seeing these earthquakes in diverse places. of the magnitudes of the numbers of these earthquakes are starting to shake the whole earth, you know. I'm gonna bring out a scripture for earthquakes. Luke 21:11. Let's see. Yep, this is the book of Luke. It's in red letter. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. Like I mentioned, you know, with these earthquakes in diverse places around the world, which we are seeing, and it's increasing of the magnitude from the range. Like I mentioned in my previous video, I did a lesson on it in regards to this. There are going to be times you're going to see and hear about earthquakes of a magnitude from the range of 3.8 all the way into 6.9 and even close to a 7.1 or 7.2 or 7.4. And we're starting to see those, magnitudes increase, decrease, increase, decrease. It's like a balance scale. So it increase up and down, you know. So it's increase more and more and more, you know. Decrease at times and increase at times, you know. From the range, like I mentioned before, 3.8 all the way into 4.9, 5.9, 6.0, 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, or 6.4, or 6.5, or 6.7, through 6.9, 7.0, or 7.1, or 7.2, etc., you know. And I'm gonna bring out another precept. Let's see. It's the book of Mark. Well, bring out Revelations. The book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 13. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and 10 part of the city fell, and even the earthquake was slain of many men. And that's not the precept. Salakia. Salakia. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring out Mark 13 and 8. For this is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 8. For nation shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdoms, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places. Right, this is a precept to Luke 21 and the Luke 21 chapter through the 11th verse. This is a precept right here. I'm bring it out again for edification's sake. This is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 8, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. For nations shall rise against nations, and the kingdom against kingdoms, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows, right? Because these are the beginning stages of sorrows. So we're gonna see the increase of these earthquakes being shook around the world. You know, when we seeing these increase, decrease, increase, decrease, increase. You know, it's a balance. You know. Yep. So it's gonna be further, even more and more. You know. So with that, you know, this was another update about earthquakes in diverse places being increased even more than ever, you know, in the last days, you know. Because these are biblical prophecy times that we are living in. And so with that, I hope this lesson was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, a great millstone, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And until next time, I will say shalom and the ball.